Welcome to Voice from the Real World. We're continuing our review, finalizing this series on the law of creation, or what is creation. And this time we want to look at the text, chapter 7, section 8 and verse 4. You cannot perpetuate an illusion about another without perpetuating it about yourself. There is no way out of this because it is impossible to fragment the mind. To fragment is to break into pieces, and mind cannot attack or be attacked. The belief that it can, an error the ego always makes, underlies the whole use of projection. It does not understand what mind is, and therefore does not understand what you are. Okay, what are you? I am spirit mind. I am exactly as my Father, who is mind, who is spirit. The only difference being that I am not first cause. I am the Son. We are the Son. All the creation of God is the Son because it's all done in oneness. It cannot be fragmented. My mind does not exist separate from the mind of God. If I believe that it is, which we have believed it, then I believe I have a split mind which really doesn't exist. And that's where all illusions come from, the idea of that mind. Yet its existence is dependent on your mind because the ego is your belief. It is nothing but a belief. The ego is a confusion in identification. Never having had a consistent model, it never developed consistently. It is the product of the misapplication of the laws of God. Remember, we started with this law, what you extend you are. We distorted it to say what you project, you believe. And because of this law, when you believe whatever you believe, you are. Okay, that's what it just said. If I'm seeing fragmentation, then I'm fragmented myself. It is the product of the misapplication of the laws of God by distorted minds that are misusing their power. All right, now we're going to look at, again, chapter 7, this time section 11 and verse 6. Out of your natural environment, you may well ask, what is truth? Since truth is the environment by which and for which you were created. Okay, we're talking about truth. By which and for which you were created. That is truth. You do not know yourself because you do not know your Creator. You do not know your creations because you do not know your brothers. We just covered that in the last video. Who created them with you. I have already said that only the whole sonship is worthy to be co-creator with God because only the whole sonship can create like Him. Why? Because it's oneness. The Father is one. It's amazing to me some things from the Bible. For instance, in the Old Testament, what's called the Shema. It says, the Lord thy God is one. What an amazing revelation the writer of that had, whoever it was. The Lord thy God is one. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one. You know, it's a funny story, but Gary Renard was on a national radio program, let's call it that, and the host kept asking him about heaven, and all Gary kept coming up with was oneness, one. Well, it's oneness, it's one. And the host told him, if you say oneness one more time, I'm cutting you off this program. But that's what it is, it's oneness. If you get that, you got it. Whenever you heal a brother by recognizing his worth, you are acknowledging his power to create and yours. He cannot have lost what you recognize, and you must have the glory you see in him. He is a co-creator with God with you. Deny his creative power, and you are denying yours and that of God who created you. So what is the miracle? It's the acceptance and recognition that you must be what I am. And I see the great ray within you, and that great ray can only be coming from me because we are the same. I'm looking out, I appear to be looking outside myself because that's what I elected to do and decided to do, but now I'm recognizing something else. I'm recognizing the perfection of the spirit mind that you are as a great ray, and that we, as great rays, are one. The great light of heaven. But deny His creative power and you are denying yours. So if you're not that, then I'm not that. And that's what the miracle is. The greatest reflection of love and extension of love that is available to us in perception. We'll continue our review.
For more information about Voice from the Real World, please feel free to visit our website at www.voicefromtherealworld.org or send us an email at voicefromtherealworld@yahoo.com. Thank you for watching.